Hey look everybody, I've got colonialism, which means I can change my policies round, which is about as exciting as we're going to get at this point of the game. Hooray! But seriously, I'm going to get rid of free market and rationalism because neither are doing very much for me. What I will be doing is, as discussed previously, getting professional army, which is pretty damn good, and also this nice new one, colonial taxes, 25% extra gold for cities not on my original continent. I reckon that would do me quite some good. So remember, 65 gold per turn, let's see if it makes a difference. 84 gold per turn, it does make a bit of a difference. Just to sort of put you guys out of your misery, here is the continent map. I haven't really looked at this very much, to be honest, because for Russia it's not particularly important, but this is America, apparently. We're based on America, which doesn't feel very Russian, but never mind. So this entire continent apparently seems to be America, like where all of my cities are, which is actually very boring. Whereas they get 2 continents over here, so I've only got a couple of cities. Nah, well, maybe it wasn't so good then, but still, it's all fine. So Gustav Eiffel has 1 more charge in him, and it's not worth doing it on Ruhr Valley because, quite honestly, we've only got 1 tile needed. So I'm just gonna have a look and see if I can find any more wonders, like Petra, for instance. That would be quite good. Eiffel Tower would give all towers in my civilization gain 2 appeal. That's fine. Great Zimbabwe, that's pretty damn good, but I can't do that because I've got no market next to cattle, which I should have thought about really, but I've got no cattle there, so okay, fine. I could just get Petra. Actually, that's not a bad idea, just for the sake of getting Petra, to be honest, I think. Eiffel, off you go. Inquisitor, meet Astrakhan, like the Space Khan. Oh, it works. Look at that. That's effective. As discussed previously, we've got 2 frigate fleets near Canberra who are just raring for a go. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade those 2 to battleships immediately. And actually, I got another... yeah, this fleet as well is in the area. So I might as well upgrade you as well. That gives me 3 battleships that I can bombard Canberra with from a distance. And later in the game, I can bombard the Macedon. Macedon? I can bombard this one. So what I can do over here, just before I go after that encampment, is just repeatedly shoot this one. Which is really cool, because it effectively just levels up all my units. Each time I get 4 experience for it, just keep doing it. Fine. Bergen, you did well, but unfortunately, you're not going to be able to survive this sustained attack upon your walls, I would no doubt. Oh, the Ironclad. No, the Ironclad actually won't do a thing. That's remarkable. But it will take some health away. And give us some experience. So I'll do it anyway, but still. For the last 3 or 4 turns in a row, this guy, Philip II, has basically just appeared just to say, you best run, the hounds are starved. Like, the last 3 or 4 turns without fail. Why'd you keep saying that? Like, feed your dogs. Here we go, the Ruhr Valley has been completed. Now, can I get a second wonder in the same turn? That's the question. Yes, I can. 2 wonders in 1 turn. Thank you, Eiffel. That's actually one of the best great people I've had in a long time. St. Petersburg now should have a decent chunk of production in all of its mines. I don't have many mines, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mines being worked. But still, I'm on 74 production per turn, which is actually pretty good. I did have my industrial zone destroyed though, which was very unfair, so I'm just going to quickly repair that. The bastards. The one thing I also did forget is this, the Giant's Causeway. If I move all of my units next to it, they'll all get +5. That's just the most amazing wonder ever. It's going to make my combat just so easy. Right, here come the battleships to Canberra. I cannot actually shoot the thing because I've just lost visibility of it, but just because my caravel's disappeared. 1 sec, let me just correct that. I'll be back in a second. Walls are down. In we go. Not quite in we go, but very soon. In comes Mr. Visibility. Right, just that 1 caravel can now see into Canberra, which means I can start shooting with the battleships. 27. There we go. So I've taken about 1/3 of their walls away, and they can't retaliate. These guys can just keep bombarding, and then eventually I can get one of these knights just to sort of come round and steal the capital. This will work really well. Well, Norway, it's been an honour, but unfortunately for you, I always win. I love that when you steal a city, you can immediately start using the city defences against the home troops. I mean, look at that, just bam. Never mind. Anyway, this Norwegian city up here, I think, has got to be their capital. Norway always has a capital on the coast, so we'll use my frigate fleet just to sort of go and have a peek. Although, actually, I might keep these guys put just for a little bit, just until I can upgrade to battleships. I've got one battleship sort of coming in. It should make the fight a little bit easier if they're all leveled up battleships. Oh, hang on. I mean, the Ironclad doesn't even need to bother, apparently. There you go. Postle dead. There we go. There is the capital. Fine. Right. Let's get naval unit combat, and actually I can just start hitting the city with my Ironclad straight away. Fair enough. I think it's time to start the slow advance towards this next encampment. Now that I've got some artillery as well, I should be able to do some pretty decent wall damage. And we've also got some battering rams. I think the time is right to do it. Bajam. So now that I've got a new policy, I can't remember which one I got. What was it? Natural history. I'm going to take a complete change of tack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch governments, and I'm going to switch governments to, if it'll let me. Oh, I can't, I haven't even unlocked them. Oh, that's appalling. Right, hang on. Hold that thought for 2 turns. It's not an entirely fair deal, but look, I can just get rid of a bunch of duplicate luxuries for 33 gold per turn. Thank you very much. Right, what was I saying? Yes, that's right, theocracy. What I'm going to do, yes, theocracy. Yes, that's the one. I'm switching to theocracy. I know it's away from Merchant Republic and it means I'm going to lose a couple of trade routes, and that's all probably not very good at all. But what it does mean is I can play around with my little sort of options. Now, colonial taxes, I'm not entirely sure what that's getting for me, so I'll kind of just sort of put that to the back for now. Keep professional army, that's a good one. What we are going to do though is going to get simultaneum doubles faith yield from holy site district buildings. Now I've got a couple of those. If I let that go through, you will see now that I am earning 313 faith per turn, which is a nice amount of faith. You will also notice that if I go to my frontline Japanese cities, like Musuan, I can now purchase troops with faith, which means that basically I can build an entire military, like, out front line without even having to worry about it. So, it's artillery. Thank you very much. Emily Dickinson. A bird came down. What a fine work of art that is. Well done. Norwegian capital, meet battleship fleet. Wabam! You're very welcome. That was quite effective, actually. I'm pretty proud of that. Whoa. Even though I've been shooting at it constantly, that thing it got its health back. How did it do that? That's cheating. Cheating, I say. That's the only possible reason. Well, I'm sorry, Australia, but my battleships are just absolutely obliterating your capital, and now I'm just going to run some horsemen in. I'm really sorry, but now it's mine. Oh, and taking Australia has given me professional sports. Who would have thought? And a settler. And I've got a settler. Brilliant. Oh, thank you, Australia. That's very kind. Am I going to get 2 capitals in 1 turn? I actually think I might. With 2 battleship attacks, and then this, it's mine. So that means, status update. I've got this Japanese army to deal with here. This is their capital there. And I've also got Alexandria to deal with here. Now I've got basically a land unit and a road that I can run straight to. Oh no, it's this one actually, isn't it? Now fine, land units might be a bit more tricky. I have to have a think. I'm going to just sort of station some battleships outside the coast here. 1, 2, 3 can reach, so, and it's pretty weak. You know what, I don't think either of these capitals are going to pose us too much of a problem, really. And so, now that Canberra has been taken, the battleships will slowly cruise northwards and fire at the Phillips 1. I still can't pronounce Maceridon. I'm not entirely sure how that's pronounced, but let's go and have a peek with my Ironclad and see what have they got in the area. Oh, hang on a second. It's protected. Can we see what by? Oh, I think that was a pikeman. We might have to abort this plan. I love the idea that I could just settle somewhere now. Can I think of somewhere utterly pointless but brilliant to settle? To be honest, I could do with some oil. If there's any oil anywhere, I might actually go for that. None of these like random little islands seem to have it. There's nothing sort of around here. Oh, it's kind of down here. Alright. So there is some oil. I don't think I've got much in my empire, unfortunately. Which is crazy considering how goddamn big it is. Oh no, that's a lie. I do have it here. Ah, fine. Well, there we go. I'm sorted then. What am I complaining about? I think that was as good a place as any to go and get the ore. Gone. Off you go. Go settle down that way. So I've just produced another artillery and a Cossack over here. Just because I know Cossacks will only give you a bonus in my own lands, but they're still cavalry. They're still pretty damn powerful. And Japan have a settler, which is really annoying. I really don't want them running away with that settler. So I am actually just going to now declare war on Japan. I think I've got Corsus Belli, haven't I? Holy War. I can declare a holy war. That seems like a complete cop-out, but never mind. The Divine Wind will protect you. I don't think it will. I think that Divine Wind is a bit overrated compared to my field cannons. Especially when you only appear to have samurai. Still, it's not going to work well for you. And your catapult, oh, I mean, it was worth a shot. Right, musketman versus samurai. This should be a fairly easy fight, you'd hope. Hooray! I've got the settler. That's all I kind of was worried about, really. I've got some artillery that's about to come in. These guys only have a range of 2. I still don't understand why they only have a range of 2. It's a little bit annoying, but never mind. I can't attack as well. That's a little bit annoying, but never mind. In come the musketmen. Let's get onto that road. Let's take all these wonders. They've built so many wonders for me, including the Colosseum. That's actually quite a nice one. I shall take that. Thank you, Japan. Oh, did you see that? 1, 2, 3 attacks on my musketmen, and they survived, and they're the weak ones. That. Good on you, musketmen. Right, retreat. Retreat with your newfound settler. Was that just like a burp burp? It was. Oh, look at that. They're in a bus. I love the fact they're in like a little transit van. That's so cool. It's like a Volkswagen. Ah, oh, lovely. Right, anyway. Here come the Cossacks. You were never going to win that one, knights. I'm sorry. The Cossacks have guns. And the artillery actually take off like half the walls in one hit. That's impressive. Fine. I think otherwise we'll just get all of our units just to sort of batter themselves into the walls of Kyoto a bit. And, oh, here's another artillery. Yeah, I think we're going to be alright, to be honest. I think we're going to be alright. It's also time to go to war with you. I'm sorry. Formal war. Severe warmonger penalties. I've made a grave mistake. I'm aware of this, but fine. Here come the battleships. And, oh my god. Look at that! 103 health. Didn't even need to get my Great Admiral involved. That's actually quite sad in a sort of odd way. It's down. It's down to no health whatsoever. And I've still got 2 battleships to go. And an ironclad. You know what, I'm just going to use this to kill the Japanese thing. There we go. What do I even do with these battleships now? There's nothing more to kill. They've literally killed everything. Oh, there's a barbarian over here. Kill it. Kill the barbarian. And more Norwegian cities over here. That city went down a lot quicker than I expected it to, which means I've got to get a knight involved as quickly as possible. And that's going to be tricky, because I don't want to run straight through Alexandria. So, I can use Melbourne to get out into the sea. And then I can try and use this port to get in. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. Norway wants peace, and they're willing to cede the cities they've got to me. Are you willing to also give me your other cities? I mean, clearly not. Oh, they will for 94 gold per turn. You know what, Norway, you're too fun to kill. Sorry about this. Can we get the walls of Kyoto down? Yeah, we can. Right, Kyoto is defenseless. My Cossack as well is sort of round the back. I kind of don't want him to be there. Let's go get that great general. Sort of knock him back into the city. I'm not entirely sure what that does anything good for me, but still. Let's get the field cannon in so that I can get another artillery involved. Mwahaha! Oh, I like the fact that I can just sort of spawn troops in is quite fun. To be fair, let's get Tortoise with you. Do I just attack the city? I think, to be honest, I'm just going to press the issue now. I've clearly got the superior army. I'm clearly doing the superior damage now. I think I'll be alright. Australia actually sent field cannon corps out to try and kill me, which is a lovely token effort. But unfortunately, I've got double firing, so I was always going to win that battle. I'm very sorry. Right, can we take this capital? One battleship comes in. Knight, can you just run all the way in? Oh my god, you can! Fantastic. And that is what I call a naval invasion. Hooray! And I can attack a crossbow. Hooray! Question is, can I do this turn? Is that going to be enough? So, why have I not won? Was that not Japan's capital? I thought Kyoto was Japan's capital. Hang on. Let's have a look at this. Domination victory. 4 capitals captured. I've got Japan, I've got Norway, I've got Australia, and I've got Brazil. What am I missing, everybody? So I haven't got Philip II's capital. Was that not the capital? That wasn't the capital. Oh my god, what was the... Right, the capital's still out there, people. Right. Where is it? Alexandria is not the capital. It's got to be this sort of way, isn't it? I've also got tanks. I could get tanks. Oh my god, I love when this happens. Australia is covered in barbarians, including barbarian artillery. Oof. That's going to hurt them. That's going to hurt them. Okay, that's the capital. Alright, fine. It was a little bit away from where I kind of thought it was, but there's a road that goes all the way there, so I don't think it's going to be much of a problem, really. They're actually sending troops after me, which is really cute, but also a little bit annoying, because, like, I can just walk over them. You can't win against a tank! Taken a couple of goes, but I'm finally starting to get some troops sort of surrounding the capital here. Agai? How are you? I'm going to move the tank army just a little bit forward to get an idea of how strong the walls are. Pretty strong. How would an artillery do against those walls? Pretty well. Actually, pretty well. So, let's get you to there. And weighted. And let's get to the tank right next to the walls. Just ready to have a little pop. I can get infantry as well. That's so cool. Cossacks can't upgrade. But infantry can. So, there's an encampment. Got to be careful of that. But otherwise, I've got a strong army. I just need to sort of move it about. Oh, they attacked my artillery and did 10 damage. You know what? I think I can take that. I can take that amount of damage. Oh, thank God. I'm so ready for this to be done. It's been a good game. It's been a fun game, but we are definitely, it feels like we're coming to the end of it. Tank army, look at that. It's so strong. Oh, Cossacks. Even the Cossacks are doing a ton of damage. Like, Jesus Christ. And they can run away afterwards. That's just... Oh, the Cossacks are so good. I think this is going to be it. Turn 220, 1545 AD. I mean, we are so far ahead of the technology curve in real life. It's funny. The walls are down. In come the tanks. We did it! We got a domination victory! Hooray! That's... I'm happy with that. How's our ranking? Herbert Hoover. Oh, that's I would have thought I would have got Caesar. No? Oh, rubbish. Anyway, I feel we did pretty good. I mean, our culture was like way above everyone else, and I think our science, yeah, even from like halfway through the game, our science was just so far above everyone else. It's crazy. What have we got? There must be something decent here, like a sort of technologies. Technologies in there? I don't think it is anymore, unfortunately. No. Never mind. Number of combats? I guess that's number of total units killed. Oh, there we go. So we weren't even the biggest killer was Norway. Like, they went on the absolute rampage. And we didn't kill many, even when we killed sort of Brazil, about sort of here. Where's cities lost? There we go. Look, so it's about halfway through the game we took over Pedro. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really enjoyed that. That was a successful game for me. Like, I think I'm going to have to step it up in difficulty now, otherwise we're going to have to, it's just going to be a bit boring like this. So, thank you very much for watching. Do leave me, like, a comment, like, if there's anything you want to watch, then let me know. But otherwise, I shall see you next time. Bye!